what's up, guys? This is JoJo. All right. By the way, thank you for uh, commenting on the post that I did on Facebook. As you well know, I did post something on Facebook because I'm having trouble thinking what to draw next. Right. Um, and I got the first one who commented on the post was Hinair, and he suggested me drawing a san how do you pronounce that? Man, Sanduan character. So that's what I'm gonna draw. All right. So I just went on the page, and I'm choosing from one of the characters in the group, and I chose Sandata, or in English, weapon. I think that's the English version of it, right? So Sandata. So, and he has this Chinese weapons that he uses. So we're gonna do Sandata, okay, in there. So yeah, I hope I don't mess it up. This is the thing of drawing live. You can't mess it up. Alright, so let's. Oh, shit. I did not share. What are you doing, Jojo? You did not share your screen. There you go. Okay, so by the way, guys, before I forget, I would greatly appreciate it, as you can see on the ticker below there. Um, Kindly visit my Patreon site, which is patreon.com/JH Illustrations. All right, and on that site, you will be able to get access to my online sketchbooks. All right, and also you can download your own high resolution, I should say, sketches, and you can also see my behind the scenes process and on how I draw. And also, when you subscribe, you will have access to a Monday stream, Q&A live stream, all right? And where you can see me draw and also ask questions along the way, all right? So, yeah, that's my Patreon site, which is patreon.com/JH Illustrations. And also, you can check out my Instagram, which is Art of Jojo. All right. So if you want any commissions done, you can DM me directly on my Instagram site. All right. Or you can email me at bengaza at bengaza at gmail.com. All right. That's VENGAZA at gmail.com. All right. So okay, let's go back to this. We're gonna draw some data. So first, um, I hope, like I said, I hope I don't mess this up. So, so yeah, I'm doing. All right, so I'm just doing some reps, and all right, let's see. I'm just check. I'm just looking at Oh, hey there. Yep, this is your character. All right, I'm actually looking at Arnis poses right now. So I want to get it right. Mm, all right, let's do this one more time. And so, so put in the missile. Character, character. Now, one of my problems actually is Sometimes I tend to over overdo the drawing. Um, so now we're gonna do sticks. Yes, the sticks. Now that we're done with the pose, I'm gonna get some. I'm looking for some reference for Sandata. Let's do this. All right. So, so, guys, how many of you were able to catch DC fandom last weekend? The second part, actually. Uh, well, for me, I actually liked the first one, which was in August, in late August. Um, it was more exciting because though that was the time where the trailers dropped. I especially love the trailer for Batman. So, oh, and by the way, guys, for those excuse me, for those Batman fans there, um, this Saturday, September 19, was officially mentioned as Batman Day. All right, so I'll be going online during that time for Batman Day, and of course, I'll be drawing Batman, one of my favorite characters. Um, uh, and I actually now with the Batman of Patterson's Batman, right? The trailer that I saw, or the trailer that we saw, actually, it was already. I think it's already released in the internet. So uh, I'm pretty sure a lot of the bashers of Robert Pattinson before, when um, when he was first penned as the next Batman after Ben Affleck. Now, granted, Ben Affleck was a great Batman, hands up, hands down. I'm sorry, hands down. He was a great Batman. Right now, and it would be hard to follow in his footsteps. Like what happened with uh, Val Kilmer and George Clooney when Michael Keaton did not come back as the Dark Knight, and they had to replace him. A lot of people were really disappointed that he was not returning as Batman. So, but in all fairness, I liked Batman Forever. Alright, not as much as I like Batman Returns and the original Batman of Keaton, but I liked it. It was kind of moving towards um, the Adam West type of direction, but uh, honestly, I liked it. Um, Val Kilmer was a great Batman. Not so much of Bruce Wayne, but yeah, a great Batman. He did not convince me as a good as a Bruce Wayne. So now the next one, which was Batman and Robin, where George Clooney took over the role after Val Kilmer, for some sort of reason, did not come back. Um, he, for me, in all fairness to Clooney, he made a good Bruce Wayne. Right? He did a great Bruce Wayne, but he was not a great Batman. Right? Especially with the I'm not sure why there was so much the nipple part. For some reason, the on the suits was not needed um, because he wanted it to be anatomically correct, uh, but it did it did not do the character justice. So um, Alright, we're almost finished with the drawing part of it, the pencil part. Um, like I said, I hope I don't screw this up because it is live. So, alright. So now we're gonna go to it. Okay, we're gonna tone down the opacity, and then we're gonna ink it. All right. Let's see. Oh, by the way, guys, in the on Saturday when I draw for that when I go online for Batman Day, I will be wearing a shirt that I got from DC Fandom. I ordered one. It actually arrived just yesterday, so I had it washed. Can't be too careful, so I had it washed. It's dry now, and I'm going to be wearing it on Saturday when I go online uh, and I go live the the Batman Day stream. So I was supposed to do this on pen and ink, the traditional way, but I was having problems with streaming, so I opted to do it digitally. Which I think is good because I want to. I'm going to be sending this out to an air. You can post it if you want. Guys, this is part of the stream again that I would like to mention again my Patreon site, which is patreon.com /JH Illustrations, which is where you can actually access my personal online sketchbook of all of my artwork. You can download a high resolution artwork of your choosing, right? And also, you can see behind the scenes process on how I work, and you will have access to um, a monthly live Q&A live stream, which you can actually ask questions about how I work. Also, where we can talk, just talk while I draw. Alright. And if you want to ask for advice on how to do certain stuff, on how to draw, I will answer them to the best of my ability. All right. So, right. So yeah, that's my Patreon site. Now, also, you can visit my Instagram page, which is Art of Jaja. All right. It's Instagram.com/, Art of Jaja, which is, well, it has my portfolio. And also, if you want to commission me to do some drawings for you, you can DM me directly on that page. So you can DM me directly if you want to ask about getting commissions from me. So, so all right. I'm actually looking at a uh, reference art here for Sandata. So I'm copying his costume. So, something. I would love to play some music, but I'm afraid that either YouTube or Facebook will censor us. And I don't have my AirPods handy, so now if you're wondering where I got the idea of posting on Facebook for suggestions, asking for suggestions on what to draw, I actually got the idea from one of my favorite artists as of right now, which is Scotty Young. Right? So Scotty Young, I was watching him earlier, and he had this video about how he gets past artist block. Right? Um, yes, let's face it, artists. I know some of you don't believe in artist block, but it does happen. Um, where you're in front of your paper and you don't know what to draw. Right? So that's what I was experiencing earlier. And based on what he said was one of his solution was get others involved. Right? So he goes to social media and he asked the people on what they want him to draw next. And that's what I did. And it worked. A lot of you, some of you answered my call or my post, and I'm doing this now. All right, so yeah, this is a great way to alleviate or get past artist block. Ask other people. what to draw. And also, he said there that it would be best that you have your own character. Like him, he has this character called Boy, right? It's a small kid where he wears this news cans, hoodie, sweatshirt, and cap with gas mask. And what he does basically with that character, if you can't if you can't think of anything to draw, he draws Boy, right? In different situations. He thinks of what happened to him that day and associates it with his character Boy. So and that's what he draws. So I would love to thank Sir Scotty Young for giving me the idea of posting on Facebook, asking people what they want me to draw. So here it is. So again, sorry if I don't speak and draw at the same time because sometimes when I draw it when I'm really into it, I'm quiet. But sometimes that doesn't that's not a good thing for me um, because before I was drawing. I think I was in animation at that time. I was doing some housework for the studio, and I was engrossed with what I'm drawing. Now, my kid um, was there. He was having a tantrum, and by the way, this is the thing. He's a special kid, right? So um, he was having one of his tantrums at that time, and I didn't have a studio at that time. I had my drawing table uh, in our room in our master's bedroom. So I didn't have my own space and such. So uh, I had my kids uh, with me at that time. Um, my second kid, Ella, my baby girl, was still small at that time. I'm not sure if she remembers it, but his kuya, his brother, was I think about four, 4 or 5. I'm not sure. Um, he was um, he was playing, as kids do, and with him he plays uh, much more because he is a special kid, and during those times he was still on his tornado stage, as we call it, where he was around. Uh, being noisy as a kid would. Um, and I just snapped because I was drawing. I was engrossed. I was drawing, and I just snapped. I scolded him for being too noisy. Um, because I wasn't able to focus at that time, and I was really I was just starting out, so I was still struggling with animation. So yeah, so I snapped, and and I regretted it. All right, so it wasn't one of my proudest moments as a father. Um, I did not um, slap him or anything, but I did snap. I scolded him, and I have a big voice, so imagine at that time. So um, I don't claim to be the perfect father. I do have my temper, which my wife repeatedly says to pull it because I know he's just a kid, and I did say sorry, but it's already happened, and I do try my best. Not I don't succeed all the time, but I do try. Good thing my wife is there. She she um, she keeps me in line, and yeah. So when the opportunity came for me to be able to turn this room to my own personal studio, I took it because it will help me um, focus, and also it's like having my own personal space. So there. So, all right. So mm, okay. So this is Sandata. Um, So there, that's Sandata. Okay, so we're gonna do some coloring. Um, First, we're gonna do some overlay color. So, so let's do this. Alright, so to multiply. And, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna make his eyes yellow. Alright, alright. What else are yellow? And yeah, about also on that video that I saw from Scotty Young, he said in regards to discovering your style, um, I'm actually guilty of what he said there because right now I'm an avid yeah, Scotty Young fan, Jim Lee fan, Todd McFarlane fan. So what I what I tend to do is copy their style, right? So what I do on paper, I try to emulate how Jim Lee dressed his drawing in tissue, some tissue paper for the smudges and everything. And yeah, I try to copy it to an extent. Not great, but yeah, I am guilty of that. So basically, what he said was the story goes that he um, he was doing X Men at that time, and basically he was trying to emulate his idol, which is Humberto Ramos. Right? So he was trying to do that, and he was it was great. He was able. He said he was able to sell. The book did well. The fans loved it, but he was having a hard time doing it because he was trying to emulate his idol, which is Roberto Ramos. Humberto Ramos. Yeah. So uh, he he did not like it. Right? So he was but um, when Marvel approached him again for another book, which is a remake of the classic Wizard of Oz, um, he was actually reluctant in accepting it for the reason that he felt that it was like a step backward. Um, so he did not accept it the first time. So and then Sacrifice, but in it, after a I think about a month after that, after the after Marvel asked him and he declined, Marvel came back and asked him again to do it. So the next time he did, he agreed. But what he did not say was he was going to do a different style. Not the same way that he did the first time around, but he was going to do it in a different style than he was normally doing it. So, so he did the book in his own style, not chibi, I think, not chibi, but uh, it was far different than what he did because, like I said, he was trying to emulate Humberto Ramos, and he he was having a hard time doing it. So so I'm gonna use a brush pen. I'm just oh, I'm gonna be I'm gonna be inking the borders of Right. All right. Now we're gonna do um, okay, so we're gonna do so now. Um, now we're gonna do this one here, and then this one is the and so I don't merge it. Alright, so now we're gonna do some shading So multiply. Hey guys, sorry again. For some reason I lost my connection earlier. So hopefully you are still seeing this. All right, all right. So yeah, we're doing the streaming part of it now. So now we're gonna do. I'm gonna cheat in the background, right? So um, so now we're gonna do some peripheral lights. So Okay, so now stars. Alright, so I have got here. Alright, guys, so that's it. That's Sandata, character of my friend Hiner. Um, Pedrinia. Yeah. So that's it, guys. I hope you like it. And I'm going to be sending this to my friend and hope he likes it. So let me just save this here. Alright, save as. Alright, so that's some data for you guys. Next time I might do, I might do a Spider-Man versus Venom versus Carnage, which I'm not sure if I can do it, but yeah, we're gonna try. All right. There's a lot of suggestions. Yeah, the Spider-Man versus Venom versus Carnage um, was actually a suggestion of my brother, right? And PS5. I'm not sure what. Alan and Ned, actually, I did look up that character. We'll do that. It is interesting. I haven't done a character like that ever, so that's gonna be a challenge for me. Galactus, I'll do that. Also, the right. So yeah. So, but for now, I just did this. This is for my friend um, in air. So, oops. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. By the way, follow me on my. Can you would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my Patreon site, which is patreon.com/JH illustrations. Like I said, you will get access to my online sketchbook, which will have these types of art, digital, and there will be some traditional there as well. And also, you can see my process on how I draw, and you will have access to a monthly Q&A live stream. Um, where you can actually see me draw, and you can ask questions. We can talk, question and answer, basically. So, and it would really help me out um, if you subscribe to my Patreon site. All right. So that's patreon.com/JH illustrations. And you can also access my Instagram, which is www.instagram.com/heart of Jojo. All right. If you want commissions done for you, art commissions, just DM me on my Instagram site. I'll be more than happy to accommodate you. All right. So that's it. So this is um, Sandata. All right. So that's Sandata from the mind of Henea. All right. It's an original character of his. I've actually saw this way before. All right. During my learn days. We actually came from the same school, which taught us how to draw correctly, and hopefully, I am drawing it correctly. So, yeah. So, I will be posting this up on my site as well. All right. So, well, with his permission, hopefully, he'll allow me to post this on my Patreon site and also on my Instagram. All right. So, yep. So, till next time, guys. You will be seeing me on Saturday. I will be streaming on Saturday for Batman Day. Of course, I will not let that pass by. I think yes, last year I was in the States when Batman Day hit. Yeah, I was supposed to visit the DC offices at that time, but I think they were busy, so that's okay. Um, uh, yep. So till next time, guys. This is Jojo from Gage Illustrations. Peace out. See you on Saturday for Batman Day. So stay cool, stay safe. Whenever you go out, wear your mask, wear your shields if you don't want to get penalized, and also yeah, just protect you from the virus. All right. So stay safe, guys. Peace out. Till next time.